My name is Ramone Ray. I'm a marketing and technology evangelist at Infusionsoft and smallbiztechnology.com. And I love to help small business owners understand that technology, although a teeny bit complicated, that they can use it to grow their business. Smallbiztechnology.com is a resource with about 10 writers. We try to publish 3 to 5 articles per day, and that's through which we have smallbiztechnology.com, this online resource through which I publish my books. My recent book is the Facebook Guide to Small Business Marketing. I'm a speaker. After they go through all the A, B, C, D, E, F, G speakers, then they come to me. I'm a freelance writer and a journalist. So that's what basically smallbiztechnology.com is all about, a resource for small business owners. A couple things I'm doing in regard to the speaking world and education for small businesses. One is the annual Small Business Summit, which I've done for the past 7 years. This year will be the 8th year. I also have something called the Small Business Influencer Awards that I'm doing with Anita Campbell of Small Business Trends. That's to find the influencers who influence the world of small business. I also have the annual Small Business Technology Tour, and that's where you can get a lot of information in one day with technology, how to grow your business. So those are a few things that I've been working on. Of course, I've been speaking here at South by Southwest. I've spoken at Blog World and a few other things. So really it's all about if there's a small business owner somewhere, if there's technology somewhere, I want to be there and help educate them more or help learn. Yeah, at South by Southwest, there's a few things that I've done so far. So I think one is there's 2 events that we did. One was the first ever South by Southwest Small Business Meetup, which I'm happy to say that South by Southwest asked me to lead, and that was off the hook. It was cool. We were dropping tweets and everything. The second thing that was interesting is that also the original Kings of Technology that we did also, and that was really for technology experts helping small business owners use technology, original Kings of Technology. Other things, I've done a lot of video interviews here, really talking to other small business owners, other experts on what are some of the things they're doing. And I think overall, biz dev and relationship building, going to coffees, meeting up people and just saying hello and finding out who somebody is and telling them about myself. So that's pretty much what South by Southwest has been for me. Regarding technology, I think small business owners always want to do a few common basic things. I think 1, they always want to get more customers. That's point 1. How can I get more customers? 2, they want to know how can I keep the customers I have? The world is so much noise, but how can I use technology to keep the ones I have and have them buy more? And I think 3, technology is a bit confusing for many, but how can I be more productive? How can I be out of the office and still get work done? Heck, how can I be in the office and get work done? So I think those are some of the 3 things. How can I get more customers? How can I keep the ones I have? And really, how can I leverage technology? And there's so many great tools to be more productive. My latest book is called The Facebook Guide to Small Business Marketing, and it's really a resource. Some people joke and say, well, Ramon, the day the book was out, it was outdated. Not the case. The Facebook Guide to Small Business Marketing is really a platform to help small business owners understand, 1, how you can use social media overall better. 2, how you can use Facebook better. And so really inside the book, you're going to find insight for example, simple things like using photos. You know, just use photos and put a caption to engage and have that audience better interested in what you're doing. And I think the biggest mistake that I find that small business owners are doing, and I'm sure you cover this on Cox Blue as well, but I think some of the biggest mistake I'm finding, people are trying to sell, buy from me. We don't go to Facebook to buy. We go to have fun, we go to chill, lay back, sip some tea or a bottle of Coke, whatever you're doing. So that's kind of what the book is all about. Chill, take it easy, and develop a relation. Get people to know, like, and trust you. Once they do that, then you can sell to them. To get people to really understand that social media is not about sales, it's a mind shift. You have those kind of people that are a bit overweight and they want to eat Dunkin' Donuts and Snicker bars and sit on the couch and think they can lose weight. You can't. You have to change their mind to understand you have to change your behavior. Social media marketing, in my opinion, and there's a lot of gurus out here who can do much better than me, but from what I've seen, it's really about understanding that if you want to get people to buy from you, you first must get people to like you, to laugh with you, to engage with you. And that's the secret of really marketing on Facebook and other platforms. So I think really to small business owners who may be watching this, you have to change your mind. You have to reorient how you're doing things and get out of the mode that, oh my God, it's the end of the quarter. I gotta have somebody buy from me. That's true. But on social media, if you want to work it well, it's just like going to a bar trying to get a girl or something like that. Take your time. Just say, hey, listen, can I say hi to you? That's really what it's about. Start slow, warm people up. You will make that sale, but it's not going to be today. And that's what social media is all about. And if you have to make it today, you might as well just do a radio ad and buy 1-800, call a phone number to buy from you. This is not what social media is about. I do think to some degree, I think there's a lot of tools out there and all could be good in one way or another. But what I like about social media, it's an equalizer. Of course, you have big companies that can spend a lot of money. You had Honda. I think in the Super Bowl, they said facebook.com/Honda. Small business owners can't do that advertisement on the Super Bowl, for example. But you know what? They can go to Facebook and they can say, I want to target men who are this age, who live here and have this kind of interest. They can do that for $25. $50. If they succeed, if they rock it, if they crush it, they can spend more, and then the more they spend, the more sales they'll get. So I think really social media is a leveling, is a level playing field for small business owners to spend a little bit. You can fail fast and fail for a shorter distance than back in the day, 10, 20 years ago. You got to spend all this money, and you know what? It didn't work, and you waste a lot of money. So I think social media for sure is an equalizer for all businesses. A few things small business owners can do to really make sure they're getting that ROI, that return on investment. I think one, you want to develop some sort of product or platform to draw people in initially. That's point one. I think point two, once you're drawing people in, make sure you can track that. And again, that's very cerebral. It takes us some time, but make sure you can track that to know where that traffic is coming from. Once you draw them in, once you've tracked it, I say the third thing is make sure you can capture that information. A like is good and fun. Oh, that's cute, but make sure you capture some information. There's third-party tools and things you can add on there. And again, you can probably read a lot of this on Cox Blue. So I think the fourth thing is once you do that, then you're going to start this engaging. You're going to start having people liking you and engaging with you, having fun. And the last step is the fifth step. That's where you can go for the sale. Once you've drawn them in, once you're tracking it, once you're getting their information, once then you're engaging them and nurturing them, that's where then you can go in and say, hey, by the way, you've been with me now for a few days, weeks, hours. Would you like to buy from me? And guess what? Everybody's not going to say yes, but as small business owners, out of 100 people, we just need 10 people, 20 people to say yes and buy from us. Yeah, I mean, I think that Facebook is not necessarily for everybody per se, but I do think that every small business owner should try Facebook out and other tools. So I think that Facebook, I don't think it's plateaued. I don't think it's reached a limit. I think there's so much more to go to Facebook. I think the challenge that small business owners in particular face is how they're using it. You have somebody who says, okay, let me try Facebook. I just read Ramon's book. I read on Cox Blue. Hey, that I should try Facebook. I'm going to try it out. And they're posting pictures of their stupid-looking profile with their hair hanging over their face that's in a dark room in the bathroom with a dirty mirror behind them. It's not going to work. So you need to start using Facebook properly, testing it, and then I think you'll see the results. And as I say in the book, listen, Facebook is not an end-all for everybody. So try it. Maybe your audience is all on Twitter. No problem. Maybe they're on Google+. I doubt it, but no problem. But I'm saying try these tools, measure them. But I must say, Facebook with so many people on there, the granularity that you can target people, I would be surprised if it wasn't for most small businesses to do something on it. What I like about Facebook is that it's so big, has so many people, it's national, international, all over the world, not even maybe to Mars soon. It's so big. But yet, that local bike shop, that local baker, that local foosball machine making company, I don't know if there's something like that, they can still use Facebook to do hyper-local advertising. So you can advertise locally. That's point one, really drill down to the zip code level, the company level. Or you can use it for your current customers. Say, hey, when you come in, go to Facebook, check in, let us know you're here. Every 3 check-ins you get, we'll give you a discount or a free donut, whatever it is. So those are the 2 ways that I see that very local businesses can use Facebook. You can reach people in your area, or the people you already know, encourage them to kind of wave their hand at you and say, hey, we're here, and reward them for coming back again and again and again. As an evangelist, I think my job, first and foremost, is to tell small business owners technology is awesome, you can use it. In regard to the book, The Facebook Guide to Small Business Marketing, I think for sure what was great that I liked about in the research for the book is that guess what? The most difficult part about using Facebook is not the money, because you can do it for free. You can just post or you can buy. So you can do it for free. The biggest investment for using Facebook is the time it takes to think about what you want to advertise, the time it takes to think about how you want to market it, and the time it takes to think about doing something out of the box, different than your competition to reach customers. So yes, I'm an evangelist, and I think Facebook is one of the darn best tools out there to try to reach your customers. So if you want to read the Facebook Guide to Small Business Marketing, and big thanks to Cox Blue for taking the time to talk to me about this, you can go to Amazon.com or Barnes & Nobles or anywhere books are sold in your local market. If you want to go through the aisle and with your bagel and coffee and tea and buy it, do that. To find out about me, you can find me at smallbiztechnology.com or on Twitter at Ramone Ray.